I don't know if he really believe these things over there moving like a robot, man. Be yourself, man. Let him hang, brother. Yeah. Gotta keep it real. I don't give a fuck how they feel. They don't make brothers like this no more. They don't make brothers like this no more. Yeah, gotta keep it real. Yeah, gotta keep it real. They don't make brothers like this no more. They don't make brothers like this no more. Every day we wake up on the same thing. Try to pay these bills, dog, and maintain. To make it out my city, dog, is so rare. Homie, where you going, dog? Nowhere. I just need a piece of my mind. I don't even need the whole thing. So sick of the bullshit, we can't function. Long nights in the street, boy, stomach rumbling. Thug life on the block, cause it's hypnotizing. Po folk, we don't know nothing about change. More blood than game, dog, get spilled. Ask about me, they'll tell you that boy real. Big smiles when your life is on the up and up. Look back and your whole damn team gone. They ain't dream like I did, man, no way. So I couldn't take them with me, dog, no way. If they love me, then they smile when I got mine. Think about them all the time, no lie. Them tears gon' dry, but the love in my heart gon' be with me forever, homie. Whoa. Words like this can start a revolution. New day, new wave, now that's beauty. New leader or a new poopy. Ooh, we don't really talk about this shit usually. Yeah, gotta keep it real. I don't give a fuck how they feel. Yeah, it's your boy Cali 26 back with another one. Today's video is sponsored by my boy, my player partner over there at ABL, Mr. Anthony Brian Logan. Let's give this guy a round of applause, everybody. Let's give him a round of applause. All right, so check it out. Mr. Logan seems to think the Rashad Brooks shooting was justified. For a number of reasons, I feel like this is not the case. But Mr. Robotnik over there seems to think that it was a justified shooting. Okay. So let me get this right. No, first I want to ask, you do understand that the police department is here to serve and protect. That's their slogan. Well, that was the slogan when I was a kid. To serve and protect, not to serve and murder. Now, by all means, if you felt like your life was in danger, you got to defend yourself. I understand, and I said this on several videos, that I understand police officers have a dangerous job. Very dangerous job. But what I don't understand is, like situations like traffic stops. You claim that you in fear for your life when you the person that pursued the encounter. You chose to pull that car over for whatever reason. And you walks up to their door with your hand on the gun. And you feel like people shouldn't be in fear for their life. I mean, where does that make sense at? You pull me over for a traffic stop, and while I'm watching you walk to my vehicle in my rearview mirror, you got your hand on your gun, or you got your gun out. So what are we supposed to believe? Just because you're a police officer, you are a human being walking up to another human being with your gun in your hand.
by everybody else's standards, your life is more valuable than mine because of your occupation. Now on the Rashad Brooks situation, the guy fell asleep in the car. The police was called. You guys responded. I guess at some point you got him to pull his car over to a parking spot, and you was trying to get him to take a breathalyzer, and I guess he refused and he took off. Now I heard people on Fox News, some of the other conservative YouTube channels, and they asked, what was he supposed to do? Let him get away? Yeah. I think letting them get away is better than murdering them. So you saying if they get away, it'll be worse than you to kill this man? That's what you saying. Like this is some sick game that you guys playing. But anyway, he seems to think that the shooting was justified. I guess, you know what I'm saying, in the altercation, Rashad Brooks got a hold to the taser. That's another thing. So you say you was in fear for your life. So you telling me when you guys shoot people, when you guys tase people with these tasers, it's deadly? You mean to tell me you out here tasing people? That's deadly. So the first solution is the gun. Pow pow. You did. So now you telling me even your second solution is deadly too? But I guess they saying that they didn't know what. They say he took the taser and he turned around and tried to fire it. I guess the officer saying he didn't know what he had. Shit just seems shaky to me. You know what I'm saying? Shit just seems shaky to me. And this guy right here, man, like I said, and I'm going to say this now, man, I got nothing but love for the human race, man, people general. I just want to bring nothing but love. But at the same time, my mama raised me to not be a follower. And you out here, just look how the guy, he just phony. He just seemed like he got to stick up his ass while he's sitting there making the video. He can't even move. He moving with a nice little bow on the top. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You can tell this brother got a lot of shit going on up here, man. Like for real, we ain't even gonna get on the topics of the black conservative movement, because I think they just puppets at this point, because I never seen nothing, and I made it a point to research things that I know was terrible that Donald Trump did or other Republicans. Went on this page to see if some of the situations, he don't even make videos on it because he can't say nothing. He can't say nothing bad about it. He can't defend it. The shit that the president be doing. But I guess the whole conservative movement ganging up on the other guy that let his nuts hang. Amazing Lucas. He's starting to let this shit hang, calling it how it is. Now you could be for Trump, you know what I'm saying, and still call it how it is. This is an option. This is an option. Or is there something going on that we don't know about? You say something about Trump, your ass gonna get cut. You no longer on the team. I'm not a Trump hater. I'm just a guy that sees the flaws in this president. I never thought he should be president. And that's another thing. Y'all always saying that we thought, you know what I'm saying, Trump was cool. Yeah, in the hip hop community, we do reference successful people. Sort of like a metaphor. And just like all people that was cool until they wasn't cool anymore, we got to get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? So this guy, he has a whole lot of psychological problems in his head, man. I managed to dig up an old debate that this guy had with this white guy. I can't remember the white guy's name. But he was on there spilling that slavery was over 200 years ago. Why y'all still complaining about it? Now, this is an African American man. See, me personally, I never let nobody, white folks, black folks, anybody, stop me from what I needed to do. That's just my mentality. Now, I would love to say that should be everybody's mentality, but that's not it. I had arguments with my family members coming up because I felt like they was content with the lifestyle that was led, because we wasn't born into money. We wasn't born, nobody, family members that died, when they died, they didn't have insurance and etc. I don't want to go down that long rabbit hole, but I used to have arguments with them about that. Then as I got older, I understood what I want in life, other people don't want in life. My drive is not their drive. Now, do I love them the same? Of course I do. I love them the same. In my lifetime, if I'm fortunate enough to make it to where I'm financial free, you know, as a kid, we always want to be millionaires. So if God see fit for me to be a millionaire, I would love them. If they not millionaires, I'm going to love them the same. Still have respect for them. Not going to put them down. Like, I'm not no better than them just because I got more money than them. I just have access to different things. But knowing me, if I'm a millionaire and they not, they going to have access to the same things that I got access to. And if you think I'm lying, ask anybody that know me. That's just me. But slavery was almost over 200 years ago. Why y'all still complaining about it? But he ain't gonna tell them white folks, stop talking about that 9/11. He ain't gonna tell them that. And neither will I. Neither will I. But at the same time, I'm not gonna make a statement like slavery was over 200 years ago, almost 200 years ago. And why y'all still complaining about it? Y'all wasn't slaves. Because I understand how it go. I understand the snowball effect. But at the same time, I understand how strong we are as a people. Not just black people. All people. We can overcome a lot of things. That's just what I believe. And I'm somebody that come from the streets. And real quick, that's another thing. I get tired of people like on Fox News and all these other high places that if you didn't come from the streets, if you didn't live in the inner city, the ghetto, or whatever you want to call it, urban areas, whatever y'all say, stop speaking on things that go on in those areas. There's no way for you to know. If you didn't live in them areas, if you ain't sit on the porch and talk shop or chop it up with the neighbors, see everything that's going on, see kids being brought up, seeing kids come home from the hospital, watch them grow up just to get murdered, seeing families with no food, seeing your friends, mother out there on drugs or daddy out there on drugs. Stop speaking on these things. It's people that's qualified in these areas that you guys can hire to speak on those things. Or it's people that will come and speak for free. For free. You know, so Mr. Robotnik over there, he do anything to put our people down, man. Anything, man. Do you see this? Do you see what he do? You see the stuff that he put on his page? Lies. I don't know if he really believe these things over there moving like a robot, man. Be yourself, man. Let him hang, brother. Let him hang, man. I still got love for you. Don't know you, but still got love because I ain't got nothing but love to give. But I gotta chastise you, man. I gotta chastise you. Because what you doing don't fly. You know what I'm saying? It don't fly. But don't never forget about 9/11. He ain't gonna tell them white folks that. But we need to forget about that slavery stuff. I think we can put it to the side. We can forgive, but never forget. But what did they do to right that wrong? What happened? What happened? Because I know back in my past, when I was committing them crimes, them people, and when I committed crimes against a person, them people got a restitution. But Anthony Brian Logan, he don't want to talk about nothing like that. That ain't what he want to talk about. He want to talk about Robert E. Lee and them taking down the statues in Virginia, saying Robert E. Lee was a respectable and honorable general before he fought in the war. He was a very respected general before he fought in the war. Why you even gotta say that? Probably because it was true. But who was he respected by? White folks? Racist men? Who was he respected by? And you don't understand why these people want these statues put in museums and off public property. Their taxpayers pay for. You don't understand why they want them gone. Well, you don't. I tell you, they want them gone because those people fought to keep people that look like me in chains. They don't want to. It's about time. People keep saying they scared of the new America. Let's right these wrongs, man. Y'all know these people did wrong. We don't care if they babysitted or they was a good father to their kids. They did some horrible things. If I knew somebody personally, you know what I'm saying? If I knew them always since I was a kid, we worked together, went to school together, everything. And in the past, I spoke highly of this individual. But it comes out that he been molesting children this whole time. You think I got something good to say? You think I'm finna go to court? He was molesting these children, but back in the day, he was a real good guy. He would share his lunch with you. He would help you out if you was low on some money. He'd help you out if you short on your rent. Man, we don't care about none of that. We care that he was touching on them babies, and we want him out of here. And y'all need to get him gone before we get him. Because his head to be in Vegas and his body to be in St. Louis. And that's another thing that go on in where I'm from. Well, I ain't gonna say where I'm from, but how I was raised. We don't play about them kids, man. We don't play about them kids. But if you want them statues up so bad, just plant them in your backyard. Don't put them in the front yard because we don't want to see it when we ride down the street. Put it in the backyard. Put it in the backyard, man. Let's do that. And then he said, this is another stupid thing that Mr. ABL said, that redlining wasn't real because his family owned the home. Redlining wasn't real because his family owned the home. I swear to God he said this. I swear to God he said this. But for the sake of the video, I'm not going to get all into what all redlining consisted of. So we going to just let Mr. ABL have that, Mr. Robotnik. I ain't going to go in like to the racial slurs like everybody else do, all the coons or the Uncle Ruckus. I ain't going to disrespect the man like that because I know when he look in the mirror, he see what he doing. I don't know if he just catering. I don't know if he really believe the things that he's saying, but I kind of feel like he do. Like I said, I'm a good judge of character, man. Kept me alive this long. And one day we'll talk about my story. And I let it all hang out. But yeah, go on, put a couple of them statues in your backyard, brother. Don't put them in the front yard because we don't want to see them when we ride down the street. We don't want to see them, man. That's why we trying to get them out the national parks and the landmarks. We don't want to see it. But that redlining was right. That redlining was right. And then I almost let this slip my mind, guys. My brother said in that debate when he was talking to the white guy, I wish I remembered that guy's name. I apologize. But he said they was arguing about the history of the racism in this country. And he said that the KKK wasn't that bad. He said the KKK wasn't that bad because they used to bring in his family toys when he was a little boy. Shout out to my boy, man. Shout out to my boy ABL. Let's give him a round of applause. Yes, sir. We got to give it to him, Mr. Robotnik. We got to give it to him, man. We gotta give it to him. The KKK wasn't that bad because they used to bring his family toys when they was little boys. When he was a little boy. Can you believe this? And he expect every white person to see things through his lens. He expect them to see things through his lens. You know, and if by the grace of God, if they don't see things the way he see it, he results to telling them, that's why you guys will never see black people as equal, because y'all always feel sorry for them. Feel sorry for who? I can't speak for every black man in America, but I ain't never asked nobody to feel sorry for me. I just asked you to tell the truth. Maybe when I was a real young, I was hoping somebody feel sorry for me when I was, young and out here having these kids and seeing that I, did some things that I really couldn't handle. I wasn't financially set to take care of them kids. For those who don't know, at the age of 16, I had 3 kids. So yeah, it was overwhelming. And I talk to any young person that'll listen, even the ones that I feel like ain't listening, I still say it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's better things to do, more constructive things to do than to be laying up having kids. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he'll tell them that they don't see things, they'll never see black people as equal. They feel sorry for black people because of slavery and all that. Man, we don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear that. And when that tactic don't work, he just go ballistic on them, like he did the white guy in the debate. Listen, sir, you can't tell me about black issues because the guy was white and he was black. Man, you ain't black, brother. Well, you black, but who are you? What you stand for? What you stand for with a little boat on top? Boy, shit you kicking on YouTube was weak as hell, man. With a little bow on top. The shit you kicking on YouTube is weak as hell, boy. And then they favor the black conservatives, and I think the white conservatives, they kind of scared to say this. But the ignorant ones, they will say it. But it's mostly the black conservative. They'll be like, if you hate this country so much, then leave. Man, if you hate this country so much, then leave. What the? Bro, do you understand how you sound? Do you understand how you sound? No. If I hate the way things are going in this country, we need to change it. I'm going to try to change it. And the first step to changing it is acknowledging that the shit going on. So I'm trying to bring it to your attention. I'm asking you for help. That's all they doing. Y'all ain't gonna be satisfied till a full damn war break out. Cause if you ain't gonna get the people nothing to eat, they damn sure gonna take it. Cause they damn sure ain't gonna starve. No, they damn sure ain't gonna do that. If you don't like the country, if you hate the country so much, just leave. You stupid. Just leave. Man, I don't know what to say about my brother over there at ABL. You got a nice little following over there, brother. You got a nice little following. I must say that. But when I make my videos, I'm new to YouTube, but normally I just watch the CNNs, the Fox News, things like that. During my day when I'm at work or whatever, I just watch those little snippets, and I always wanted to, I always wish that I can, let my voice be heard. But so I started the YouTube channel, man, and then as I was doing that, the recommended videos start coming down my timeline. So that's how I came across your video, your channel, because I done watched a couple of your videos because I couldn't understand why you felt the way you felt. But then as I got to watching your videos down the timeline, I see you got a track record of a certain type of rhetoric and how you out here trying to portray yourself. So I just felt like I wanted to address that today. So again, man, I want to give a shout out to you, the brother Anthony Brian Logan over there at ABL. This your boy Cali 26. Till next time, baby. Peace.